Nestled in the heart of Scandinavia, Norway is a land of breathtaking fjords, towering mountains, and untouched wilderness. Home to just over 5 million people, it is renowned for its stunning natural beauty, high quality of life, and deep connection with nature, making it one of the world's most extraordinary destinations. Norway's extraordinary beauty is no accident. It is the result of millions of years of powerful natural forces that have shaped one of the most dramatic landscapes on Earth. The country stretches for more than 1,700 kilometers from south to north, creating an incredible variety of climates and scenery. In the south, you'll find rolling hills, fertile valleys, and dense forests. As you travel north, the terrain becomes increasingly rugged, with towering mountains, deep fjords, vast glaciers, and the untouched wilderness of the Arctic. Much of Norway is covered by the Scandinavian Mountains, a mountain range that forms the backbone of the country. Between these peaks lie crystal-clear lakes, rushing rivers, and countless waterfalls that flow toward the sea. Perhaps the most remarkable feature of Norway is its coastline. Carved by enormous glaciers during the last ice age, it is one of the longest and most intricate coastlines in the world. Thousands of islands, steep cliffs, hidden coves, and narrow inlets create a landscape that is both rugged and breathtaking. The changing seasons transform these landscapes throughout the year. Spring brings blooming valleys and rushing waterfalls. Summer covers the mountains in vibrant greenery beneath endless daylight. Autumn paints the forests in brilliant shades of gold and crimson, while winter blankets the country in snow, turning Norway into a spectacular Arctic wonderland. It is this incredible diversity of landscapes, shaped by nature over millions of years, that makes Norway one of the most visually stunning countries on our planet. If there is one feature that defines Norway, it is its magnificent fjords. These breathtaking waterways are more than just beautiful landscapes. They are masterpieces sculpted by nature over millions of years. During the last ice age, enormous glaciers slowly carved their way through solid mountains, creating deep valleys. As the glaciers melted and retreated, seawater filled these valleys, giving birth to the spectacular fjords we see today. The result is a landscape unlike anywhere else on Earth, where towering cliffs rise dramatically from calm, crystal-clear waters. Norway is home to more than 1,000 fjords, each with its own unique beauty and character. Among them, Geirangerfjord stands out as one of the most famous. Surrounded by steep mountains and cascading waterfalls, it has earned a place on UNESCO's World Heritage List and is often considered one of the most beautiful fjords in the world. Another natural wonder is Sognefjord, the longest and deepest fjord in Norway. Stretching over 200 kilometers inland and reaching depths of more than 1,300 meters, it cuts through the heart of the country, revealing breathtaking scenery at every turn. Nearby lies Geirangerfjord, one of the narrowest fjords on Earth. Its towering rock walls and peaceful waters create an unforgettable landscape that feels almost untouched by time. Exploring Norway's fjords is an experience unlike any other. Whether sailing through silent waters on a ferry, kayaking beneath towering cliffs, or standing atop a mountain viewpoint overlooking the valleys below, every perspective reveals a new level of natural beauty. Throughout the year, the fjords transform with the seasons. In spring, melting snow feeds countless waterfalls that thunder down the cliffs. Summer fills the valleys with lush greenery beneath long daylight hours. Autumn paints the surrounding forests in brilliant shades of gold and red, while winter dusts the peaks with snow, creating a peaceful and magical atmosphere. More than just a symbol of Norway, the fjords are a reminder of nature's extraordinary power and patience. They are landscapes shaped over millions of years, yet their beauty continues to inspire every traveler who has the privilege of witnessing them. Rising above Norway's valleys and fjords are some of the most spectacular mountains in Europe. These towering peaks have been shaped by millions of years of geological activity and glacial erosion, creating dramatic cliffs, sharp ridges, and breathtaking viewpoints that attract adventurers from around the world. Norway is home to hundreds of mountains, but a few have become world famous. Among them is Trolltunga, or the Troll's Tongue, a narrow rock formation that extends high above Lake Ringdalsvatnet. Standing on its edge offers one of the most iconic views in all of Norway. Equally impressive is Preikestolen, also known as Pulpit Rock. Perched nearly 600 meters above the stunning Lofoten, this massive cliff rewards hikers with a panoramic view that has become one of the country's most photographed landscapes. For those seeking even a greater thrill, Geirangerfjord presents a truly unforgettable sight. Here, a giant boulder is naturally wedged between two towering cliffs, suspended hundreds of meters above the valley below. Visitors from around the world come to stand on this remarkable rock for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Norway is also home to Galdhøpiggen, the highest mountain in northern Europe, standing at 2,469 meters above sea level. Reaching its summit is a rewarding journey that offers breathtaking views across glaciers, rugged peaks, and endless wilderness. What makes hiking in Norway truly unique is the country's strong connection with nature. Thanks to the traditional right of public access known as allemannsretten, everyone is free to explore forests, mountains, and open landscapes responsibly. This tradition reflects Norway's belief that nature belongs to everyone and should be respected and protected. Whether climbing to a famous viewpoint, following a quiet mountain trail, or simply pausing to admire the endless scenery, hiking in Norway is more than an outdoor activity. It's an opportunity to experience one of the world's most extraordinary landscapes from the heart of nature itself. Water is one of the greatest artists of Norway's landscape. For thousands of years, melting snow and ancient glaciers have carved valleys through solid rock, creating a country filled with powerful waterfalls and vast rivers of ice. Across Norway, countless waterfalls tumble down steep mountainsides, some falling hundreds of meters before reaching the deep blue fjords below. During spring and early summer, as the winter snow begins to melt, these waterfalls become even more spectacular, turning quiet valleys into landscapes filled with the thunderous sound of rushing water. Among the most famous is Vøringsfossen, where water plunges dramatically into the rugged Mobadalen Valley. Another iconic site is the Seven Sisters waterfall in Geirangerfjord. According to local legend, the seven streams represent seven sisters dancing gracefully down the mountainside, while a nearby waterfall, known as the Suder, forever faces them from across the fjord. Stories like these have become part of Norway's rich folklore, adding mystery to its already breathtaking scenery. Yet the waterfalls are only part of the story. Hidden among Norway's towering mountains are some of mainland Europe's largest glaciers. These immense rivers of ice were formed over thousands of years as layer upon layer of snow compressed into solid ice. Slowly moving under their own weight, they carved the valleys and fjords that define Norway today. The largest of them all is Jostedalsbreen, covering nearly 500 square kilometers. Its brilliant blue ice, deep crevices, and frozen landscapes offer a glimpse into a world shaped by the power of nature. Nearby, the famous Preikestolen Glacier extends from this vast ice field, allowing visitors to witness one of Norway's most accessible and awe-inspiring glaciers up close. Together, Norway's waterfalls and glaciers tell the story of a land still being shaped by nature. They remind us that even the hardest mountains can be transformed over time, creating landscapes whose beauty continues to inspire people from every corner of the world. Norway's breathtaking landscapes are more than just a feast for the eyes. They are home to an extraordinary variety of wildlife. From dense forests and towering mountains to icy Arctic islands and deep coastal waters, each ecosystem supports animals that have adapted to thrive in some of Europe's most challenging environments. Roaming through Norway's forests is the majestic moose, the largest land mammal in the country. Standing over 2 meters tall, these gentle giants are a powerful symbol of Norway's wilderness and are often seen quietly moving through the forests at dawn and dusk. In the far north, herds of reindeer travel across the Arctic tundra, a way of life that has continued for centuries. For the indigenous Sami people, reindeer are far more than wildlife. They are deeply connected to culture, tradition, and survival in the Arctic. Norway's coastline and fjords are equally rich in life. During certain times of the year, majestic orcas and humpback whales arrive in northern waters to feed, creating one of the world's most spectacular whale-watching experiences. Watching these magnificent giants rise from the icy sea is an unforgettable reminder of the ocean's incredible power and beauty. Above the cliffs and rugged coastline, white-tailed eagles soar effortlessly on the Arctic winds, while colorful puffins nest along the rocky shores, adding life and color to Norway's dramatic coastal landscapes. Farther north, in the remote wilderness of Svalbard, nature becomes even more extreme. Here, Arctic foxes, walruses, and the legendary polar bear survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth, perfectly adapted to a frozen world of snow, ice, and endless horizons. Across every season and every landscape, Norway's wildlife reflects the resilience of nature itself. Whether on land, in the sea, or high above the mountains, these remarkable animals are an essential part of Norway's identity, reminding us that Norway is not only a land of breathtaking scenery, but also a sanctuary for some of the world's most fascinating wildlife. While Norway is celebrated for its breathtaking wilderness, its cities reveal another side of the country, one where history, culture, and modern life exist in perfect harmony with nature. The journey begins in Oslo, the nation's capital. Surrounded by forests and the Oslofjord, it is a city where contemporary architecture stands alongside centuries of history. World-class museums, vibrant waterfronts, and innovative design reflect Norway's vision for a sustainable future, while its abundant parks and green spaces ensure that nature is never far away. Traveling west brings us to Bergen, often called the gateway to the fjords. Nestled between mountains and the sea, Bergen is famous for its colorful wooden buildings at Bryggen, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that has welcomed merchants and travelers for more than 7 centuries. Its charming streets, lively harbor, and surrounding peaks make it one of Norway's most picturesque cities. Farther north lies Tromsø, known as the gateway to the Arctic. Despite its location well above the Arctic Circle, it is a vibrant city filled with culture, science, and adventure. It serves as a starting point for Arctic expeditions and offers visitors unforgettable experiences beneath the northern lights and the midnight sun. Another architectural gem is Ålesund. Rebuilt after a devastating fire in 1904, the city is renowned for its elegant Art Nouveau buildings, scenic canals, and breathtaking views over the surrounding islands and fjords. Yet, beyond its beautiful cities, Norway's true culture is deeply rooted in its connection with nature. Outdoor life is not simply a hobby, it is a way of living. Families spend weekends hiking mountain trails, skiing across snowy landscapes, kayaking through peaceful fjords, or relaxing in remote cabins surrounded by wilderness. Norwegians also value simplicity, equality, and sustainability. These principles shape everyday life, creating communities that consistently rank among the happiest and most livable in the world. From bustling waterfronts and historic neighborhoods to quiet villages hidden among mountains and fjords, Norway's cities and culture reflect a nation that has embraced progress while preserving its traditions and maintaining a deep respect for the natural world. Long before Norway became the peaceful and prosperous nation we know today, it was the homeland of one of history's most legendary civilizations, the Vikings. More than 1,000 years ago, Norway's rugged coastline and deep fjords shaped the lives of its people. With limited farmland and surrounded by the sea, many Norse communities became skilled shipbuilders and fearless sailors. Their remarkable longships, built for both speed and endurance, allowed them to travel farther than almost anyone else of their time. From the late 8th to the 11th century, Viking explorers set sail across Europe and beyond. They reached the British Isles, Iceland, Greenland, and even the shores of North America centuries before Columbus. While they are often remembered as fierce warriors, the Vikings were also traders, craftsmen, explorers, and skilled navigators who helped connect distant parts of the world. The spirit of the Vikings can still be felt across Norway today. Ancient burial mounds, well-preserved stave churches, and fascinating museums preserve the stories of a remarkable era. The world-famous Viking Ship Museum may have closed for redevelopment, but Norway continues to protect and showcase its Viking heritage through archaeological sites and cultural exhibitions that bring this extraordinary history to life. As centuries passed, Norway evolved from a land of Viking kingdoms into a modern constitutional monarchy. Today, King Harald V serves as the nation's monarch, symbolizing a country that honors its traditions while embracing progress, democracy, and innovation. Although the Viking Age ended long ago, its legacy lives on in Norway's culture, traditions, and national identity. The same courage, resilience, and spirit of exploration that once carried Viking ships across unknown seas can still be seen in the Norwegian people and in their enduring connection to the land and the ocean. Norway's history is not simply a story of the past. It is a journey that continues to shape the nation's character, reminding us that every mountain, fjord, and coastline has witnessed centuries of exploration, survival, and discovery. In Norway, the journey is often just as unforgettable as the destination. Every winding road, mountain pass, and railway line has been carefully designed to showcase the country's extraordinary natural beauty, turning even the simplest drive into a breathtaking adventure. Among Norway's most iconic routes is the Atlantic Ocean Road. Stretching across a chain of small islands, this engineering masterpiece connects the mainland through a series of elegant bridges that seem to rise and fall with the waves of the North Atlantic. On stormy days, the crashing sea creates one of the most dramatic driving experiences in the world. Equally spectacular is Trollstigen, or the Trolls Road. Famous for its 11 sharp hairpin bends, this mountain route climbs steeply through rugged peaks, offering panoramic viewpoints over waterfalls, deep valleys, and some of Norway's most breathtaking landscapes. For those who prefer traveling by rail, Norway offers one of the most scenic railway networks on Earth. The Flåm Railway is considered one of the world's most beautiful train journeys. As the train climbs through steep mountains and lush valleys, passengers are treated to spectacular views of waterfalls, rivers, and towering cliffs, making every moment of the journey unforgettable. The Bergen Railway is another remarkable experience, crossing high mountain plateaus, sparkling lakes, and snow-covered landscapes before connecting Norway's two largest cities. Throughout the journey, the scenery changes constantly, revealing the incredible diversity of the country's landscapes. Whether driving along dramatic coastal roads, crossing mountain passes, or watching the scenery unfold from a train window, traveling through Norway is about far more than reaching a destination. Every kilometer reveals another breathtaking view, another hidden valley, or another unforgettable moment. As our journey through Norway comes to an end, one thing is certain. This is far more than just a beautiful country. It is a place where towering mountains, majestic fjords, ancient glaciers, and the magical northern lights come together to create one of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. But Norway's true beauty lies not only in its scenery, but also in the harmony between its people and nature. Here, every season brings a new masterpiece, and every journey becomes an unforgettable experience.